What's good, you geeks? So as you can probably tell, this is my first I don't even know what type of video this is. I guess commentary video. And because this is my first commentary video on this new channel, this isn't my normal, by the way. I have two other channels, one of which is just a normal long play channel, and the other one is an average let's play channel. And so this is like completely out of my zone here, but I want to talk about stuff I like, so I'm here to talk about stuff I like, which is why this channel is called Geek Out. But I wanted this first video to be really easy and a really easy thing to talk about, so I decided just to talk about a sitcom I really like named Community. I do have like a script up here, but I'm gonna be what's it called? Is ad-libbing the right phrase? Hold on, let me. What's ad-libbing? Is ad-libbing the right phrase? I don't have this stuff planned out beforehand, okay? I don't think ad-libbing is right. Is that right? I don't know. I'm going to be going off script. That's all you need to know a little bit, so it won't be like strictly on script. But yeah, this channel is going to have more videos focused on like obviously what I like, things I want to talk about, which are gonna just be anything I'm interested in, or like a show I like, a game I like, a genre of anything I like, just hobbies, stuff in general, and just talking about that type of stuff because I don't know, I like talking about stuff I like. Who doesn't? So yeah, that's what this channel is really gonna be about. Might be some rants here and there, but I guess it's technically a rant either way, but I don't know what counts as a rant or not. I used to think rants were only like when you're complaining, but I think I was wrong about that one, so whatever. Anyways, sorry, I got completely sidetracked. I want these videos to be better edited than my gaming videos. Obviously, long play videos aren't edited they're like at all, obviously. But even my playthrough channel, it has very little editing, just like cuts out. Like I just cut out restroom breaks or whatever. So I'm gonna try and put a lot more effort into this channel because I feel like it needs more effort for it to be watchable, you know? For somebody to just talk about stuff they like, it needs to be a fun, like, thing going on. Anyways, yeah, because it's my first video, thought I would talk about a sitcom. I already said that, but the sitcom is Community, and basically, it's about a group of friends that oh my god, it starts with a group of friends at a community college, and so essentially, well, they're not actually starting as a group of friends, they're just starting as people who are starting at this college, and they all take a Spanish class together. So they make a Spanish study group, and what at the very first episodes, it's like them having trouble studying, or I don't know, relationship problems. And then by the end of season 1, there's an all-out paintball war in the campus, and that's just season 1 of an entire 6-season show. Of course, there's going to be spoilers for this kind of, but this is one of the shows where I don't know if spoilers are really spoilers because it's an anthology almost. It's not really an anthology, but no, there's not really that many overarching stories, and there's only a couple. I will talk about those though. I also just don't know how to talk about this show in a way that makes sense, because this show just doesn't make sense in general. Yeah, I don't know which way to talk about it. But Community isn't like your normal sitcom. It doesn't do what it does small. It does everything on a very large scale. If it has like an episode that is a parody of a certain genre or a specific movie, it goes all out with that. Music, cinematography, the style of acting, everything. I feel like the first full-on parody episode would be the episode Contemporary American Poultry, which is an episode that kind of goes for a heist type of thingy, and then near the beginning, and then after like the halfway point, it kind of turns into like a mafia movie, which it's all about chicken strips, where essentially the group they're always too late to lunch to get any of the chicken strips, and they find out one of the people working just hands chicken strips out to people that he likes, so they eventually get him kicked out and they take over it, and they become like a chicken strip mafia, and it's really funny. But yeah, this is the first time that the show really goes all out with the cinematography, music, plot, and actors, or not actors, and acting, to make it feel like a heist and then a mafia movie. And it worked very well for them, I'm guessing, because shortly after that episode came one of my favorite episodes of the entire show, which is called Modern Warfare. This is the episode I was talking about earlier, where the entire campus turns into like a war zone of paintball. And in this episode, Jeff, one of the main characters of the show, goes to take a nap in his car, and when he wakes up, the entire campus is destroyed and absolutely just covered in paint. And basically the dean started a paintball game and said the winner gets the chance to pick classes first, which like for the next semester, which of course ended in like all-out war on campus. And really, this episode has very good character development, like with Jeff and Britta in that episode, and even Chang has quite a bit of good character development in that episode, especially because of the fact that he's like starts becoming a student in that one. And another kind that I really like is one where the characters are like stuck in a place, which is also called a bottle episode from what I've seen. I did some research on that, but I don't know if that's completely true. And cooperative calligraphy is probably the best example of one of these episodes, and it's probably the most well known. And one of the main characters, Annie, her pen goes missing when they're studying, and basically the entire group stays in their study room until they come to an agreement eventually that it's more likely a ghost took it than one of them took it. And these episodes just do so much with so little that it's insane. And they have really good character development as well, really good, because you're just stuck with these characters in one room and you're just learning about them. And my favorite bottle episode is definitely the first D&D episode, because I really like Neil. Neil's a really fun character. I would hope he showed up more, but sadly he didn't. And the last kind of episode that really stands out over like other sitcoms or other shows in general are the episodes that aren't parodies, but they do have a really over dramatic or crazy plot. And this actually holds my favorite episode in this category, and it's also part of like every other category as well, which is Remedial Chaos Theory, which is a bottleneck episode, and this. And it's my favorite episode of all time because it's so funny. And the thing about this episode is Jeff, or the group, Troy and Abed get a new apartment that they move into, and so the group is having like a housewarming at this apartment, and one of them orders pizza. So what they do, Jeff grabs a die and says whatever this number lands on, that determines who goes to get the pizza. So what it does is every time he rolls the die, or it shows him rolling the die, and it shows the result of every single die roll. And it gets so crazy. It's where the dark timeline was made, which didn't end very well, but we'll talk about that later. And based off of what I said, you can probably tell that I really love character development, and Community does really good with good character development. Season 3 is definitely my favorite season, and the final episodes are just they're so good. Season 3 is like the reason that I fell in love with the show Community. And I haven't even talked about the running gags, or I haven't like named them, but one that I really like is Troy Nobbit in the morning, where they just like sing that tune, but it's not always Troy Nobbit in the morning. Sometimes they do there's this one episode where it's another one where it's a ton of different stories and they get sewn together in one of the stories, and I'm pretty sure they say Troy and Abed sewn together, which is really funny. Or there's also times where there's plots over multiple episodes, like I said earlier, where the dark timeline, which is a big one, but there's also the one that I really like where Chang turns like crazy and takes over the school after inhaling the gas that's for Troy's monkey, who was living in the vents, and Chang was obviously in the vents looking for things because the monkey is actually the one that stole the pin in that bottle episode I was talking about. So they figure that out, and they see, like, when Chang goes into the vents, because he sees the monkey run into the vents with something, he sees this massive pile of just loot that the monkey has stolen from everybody. And so he's like hunting for the monkey throughout this movie, and then at the end of the movie, and then at the end of the episode, the like security guards or pest control or something, they flood the vents with an anti-monkey gas, and he inhales it and just goes insane. And there's definitely more. I think there's definitely more, but there's a lot more, so I can't talk about all of them. One that isn't really a running joke, but it's like a character trait that I really like, is Abed's fourth wall breaking. And I don't even know if you would count as fourth wall breaking as much, but I do find it really funny. I mean, even in episode 2, the opening is him saying, like, him talking about how much their life is like a show, and then realizing them saying their life is like a show makes it feel less like a show. It's so funny. And then, like, Abed is definitely my favorite character of the entire show, and his friendship with Troy is my favorite friendship or relationship in the entire show. It's so good, and they do things so well. In the episode where he's helping a pregnant woman, then at the end of the episode, she gives birth in the background of a Jeep, and it's just all in the background of the episode. It's so funny, because I remember when I was watching that episode, I was watching it and I didn't see anything beforehand, but I remember in the last scene of that episode, I saw him in the background helping this lady give birth, and I was like, what is going on? And then when he brings that up another day in like the next season or something, I can't remember when, and Troy's just like dumbfounded, and he's like, you have your own side quests, don't you? And then Abed's just like, yeah, and then Troy gets so mad that he doesn't have his own. Like, I don't know what type of humor this show uses, but it's so funny. I feel like a lot of it is definitely satire for sure, but the rest of it is just so stupid and funny. I don't even know. And the show is overall 6 seasons long, which is really good when most have around 20 episodes, with 2 outliers being season 4 with 13 episodes and season 6 also with 13 episodes. But the thing about season 4 is nobody likes it. It's the worst season of the entire show, so that one is fine with being shorter. But season 6 does kind of suck with being shorter. It's definitely not my favorite season, but like it is still pretty good in my opinion. I can't remember if the VR episode is season 6 or season 5, but I do remember I really liked that episode. But also the very last episode of season 6 is really, really good. What I didn't expect though was the very last episode of season 6 is a PG episode. And because I thought it was 1 F-bomb for the entire show. They used 2 in this episode, and this episode is still rated PG, and it doesn't make any sense to me. But even season 6 with only 13 episodes, it has more than a lot of modern shows have, which is insane. A lot of modern shows now just have like 8 episodes per season, even if they're like hour-long episodes. That's not enough. And sadly, there is 6 seasons. What the thing I'm really sad about is that they made 6 seasons, but they have not made the movie yet. What? Please, if anybody that is supposed to work on the movie, please work on it. I want it so bad. I want it. From what I've researched, it's been in development for literally a decade. So I have a strong feeling it won't be coming out, which is very sad. But gotta do what you gotta do. It does kind of suck though, because they're making that 6 seasons in a movie joke the entire show. So that's kind of sad, but it's whatever. This video had like no structure or format or anything, so sorry if it felt very, what's the word, conjumbled. That's not the word, but it's the word I'll use, conjumbled. But I just wanted to talk about Community because I love the show so much, and there's so much to talk about in this show, and I cannot do that all right now. There's just too much, and I want the videos on this channel to be relatively shorter than my other channels, because those are like at least an hour and a half per recording session, which is a long time, and I cannot do that for a scripted video at all. But a video that won't be scripted in the future that I plan on making, that will be a long video, will be ranking all of the Community episodes, from worst to best. Oh boy, I'm hoping that I can do that one day, but that will not happen soon. I'll have to watch the entire show while taking notes during the episodes. It's gonna be a tough video to make, and it's gonna take a while to come out, but I definitely want to do it, and it'll be unscripted for sure. I think I'll just be reading off the notes I had taken for the notes I had took for every of the episodes. I'll just be looking at them and like figuring out to say with the episodes. I'm hoping the editing in this video is good, because I haven't done an editing style like this before, so I don't really know how to do it. So if it's bad, then tell me. The mic should be fine. It's not the best mic, but it's not a terrible mic. At least I'm not using my webcam anymore. My webcam is what I used to use for my mic in my gaming videos. You should be happy that's not what I'm doing. But yeah, I think I don't know what my next video will be about. Every time I make a video, especially for my gaming channel, I like to talk about what I want to do for my next video, and I'm probably going to do that for this channel as well. So I'm trying to think of what I would make my next video about, but I honestly don't know. I'm probably gonna, you know what, I think I know what I'm gonna make it about. I'm probably gonna make it about Hollow Knight, because I'm playing Silksong right now on my channel, and I'm doing some challenges in Hollow Knight as well. So I'm probably gonna be talking about Hollow Knight next video, and that's probably gonna be a long video. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to Hollow Knight, even more than Community. So yeah, that'll probably be another easy video to make. Really not much there. Well, there's a lot there, but it's going to be an easy video to make because I love Hollow Knight, and I love talking about all of these. Are going to be easy to make, or maybe not easy to make. They're going to be easy to record and script, but they're not going to be easy to like edit and stuff, again, because I'm not used to this editing style. I'll get better at it though, I hope. Yeah, that's going to be it for my first commentary video. I don't even know if this is a commentary video. A lot of the time when I hear commentary videos, I think you know, like drama YouTubers, but I don't want to get into drama like at all, unless it's like a part of something that I am talking about. Like if I'm talking about an anime and it has some weird stuff in it, I'm gonna point out the weird stuff, but this drama is not going to be like a center at all for this channel. Yeah, I'm hoping I never get into that, because those videos are I want to have videos that feel good to watch, not like that. So yeah, that's gonna be everything. I'll see y'all whatever. I see y'all.